Visa Inc., the global payments giant, is navigating a challenging legal landscape. The company faces a new wave of lawsuits alleging anti-competitive practices. These lawsuits, filed by both the United States Department of Justice and a group of merchants, threaten to disrupt Visa's dominance in the electronic payments market. The DOJ lawsuit, filed on September 24, 2024, accuses Visa of monopolizing the debit card market. The lawsuit claims that Visa stifles innovation and limits consumer choice in online debit transactions. This legal action is part of a broader effort by the Biden administration to scrutinize and regulate the power of large corporations. Adding to Visa's legal woes, a merchant class action lawsuit was filed on October 1, 2024. The lawsuit, spearheaded by a Florida-based company, alleges that Visa's practices harm competition and inflate costs for businesses. The lawsuit seeks to represent a vast class of merchants, potentially numbering in the hundreds of thousands. These lawsuits present a significant challenge to Visa's business model and could reshape the payments industry. The outcomes of these cases will likely have far-reaching consequences for merchants, consumers, and the future of digital transactions.
Welcome to our channel Quantum Edge Media. We are a beacon for the latest updates, live broadcasts, and informative content from around the world. We collaborate with diverse businesses and communities, shedding light on their stories, innovations, and events. Nothing in this show should be considered as legal, medical, or financial advice. The information we provide is only for entertainment purpose. You should do your own research and consult with professionals.
The DOJ's antitrust lawsuit against Visa strikes at the heart of the company's debit card operations. The lawsuit alleges that Visa leverages its market power to stifle competition and maintain its dominance in online debit payments. The DOJ claims that Visa engages in practices that limit consumer choice and inflate costs for merchants. One of the central allegations in the lawsuit is that Visa uses exclusionary tactics to prevent competitors from gaining a foothold in the market. The DOJ asserts that Visa pays banks and other financial institutions to favor its debit card network over rivals. These payments, the DOJ argues, create an uneven playing field and discourage the development of alternative payment systems. Furthermore, the lawsuit claims that Visa imposes restrictions on merchants that discourage them from promoting or offering alternative payment methods. These restrictions, the DOJ argues, limit consumer choice and stifle innovation in the payments industry. The DOJ's lawsuit represents a significant escalation in the government's efforts to regulate the power of large technology and financial companies. The outcome of this case could have major implications for the future of the payments industry and the ability of tech giants to dominate key sectors of the economy. The merchant class action lawsuit alleges that Visa's practices harm competition and inflate costs for businesses. The lawsuit claims that Visa's dominance in the payments market allows it to impose unfair terms on merchants, forcing them to accept higher fees and limiting their ability to negotiate better rates. The merchants argue that Visa's practices create an uneven playing field, where small and medium-sized businesses struggle to compete with larger corporations that can absorb the higher costs. The lawsuit seeks to represent a vast class of merchants, potentially numbering in the hundreds of thousands, who have been affected by Visa's anti-competitive practices. The merchants allege that Visa's actions have stifled innovation in the payments industry, preventing new and potentially disruptive technologies from gaining traction. They claim that Visa's dominance has led to higher costs for consumers as merchants pass on the increased fees to their customers. If successful, the merchant class action lawsuit could result in significant changes to Visa's business practices and potentially lead to lower costs and greater choice for both merchants and consumers. The outcome of this case will be closely watched by the payments industry and could have far-reaching implications for the future of digital transactions. The legal challenges facing Visa are part of a broader shift in the payments landscape. As technology evolves and new players enter the market, the dominance of established companies like Visa is being increasingly questioned. The outcomes of the DOJ lawsuit and the merchant class action could lead to significant changes in how the payments industry operates. For merchants, successful legal action against Visa could mean lower costs and greater flexibility in choosing payment providers. For consumers, it could result in more choices and potentially lower prices as competition increases. However, the uncertainty surrounding these legal battles also poses risks, as changes to the payments infrastructure could lead to disruptions and increased costs in the short term. In any case, the legal scrutiny of Visa's practices reflects a growing recognition of the need to ensure fair competition in the digital economy. As the payments landscape continues to evolve, the actions taken today will shape the future of how we conduct transactions and interact with financial services.